Hello. Welcome back to the Lost Archives for episode 20, part 2, or the stream, part 2, if you're joining us live. Where we last left off, woo indeed, where we last left off, our heroes had an interesting conversation with the Bullywugs, the leader of the Bullywugs known as Farblix Spatagu, and his lawyer frog, Fruity Bulliani. They were tasked by Fruity and Farblix Spatagu to find a way to kill the lizards, build a big wall and make the lizards pay for it to keep the lizards out of the swamp, or to do their best to make life hard for the lizards in the Castle Nearytar. And that's where we left off. Our party are now standing outside the double doors here. The doors having been closed behind them as soon as they left the room with the bullywugs inside. At this point, 2 human guards begin walking over towards where you guys are standing. They're coming down from the sections above up on the castle battlements. They sort of walk down, see you guys, and begin heading over towards you. One is a halfling female. The other one is a human-looking male, or human or half-elf-looking male. And as they approach, the halfling female calls out a greeting.
Well, hello there. Welcome. We didn't catch you on your way in. Are you new recruits who've come in from... We didn't see you coming through the front gate. Yeah, we must have missed you.
That's okay. There was a lot of us coming in yesterday.
Yes, there were. There were lots of people coming in. It was crazy. Well, lovely to meet you. You can call me Tabitha.
She puts out her hand to shake.
Very nice to meet you.
Welcome. Thank you. It's lovely to meet you too. What's your name?
Hart.
Lovely.
What'd you say there?
Hart.
Art?
Yeah.
Okay, I just gotta remember that.
Because he's all heart.
I need to make sure that if I ever talk to Azure now, I need to call him Hart for now, so I'm just gonna put that in my notes.
Lovely. Do you speak for this little crew?
No, we're all equals in our caste.
Oh, that's lovely, that is.
Just happened to be standing in front.
Yes, yeah, you did. You're very tall, too. Well, this is my companion. Simul.
Very nice to meet you, Simul. Well met.
Well met indeed. Thank you, Tabitha. That will be all.
Of course, sorry, yes. My mouth tends to get away from me sometimes. You know what it's like.
Yes, quite. Greetings. I wondered if you would mind coming with me. Just a little conversation I think we all need to have. I'm not quite sure who you are. I thought I had the inventory of all people coming into the castle, but I don't seem to have anyone matching your descriptions on file. Where have you come from? Well, yes, I imagine, but were you with a company before this? Are you new recruits? Are you new to this? If so, we need to organize some sort of orientation to get you set up. You can't just be wandering around without knowing what your tasks are. I mean, do you even really know what you're doing here? Like what your role is here?
Well, as you said before, we're just sort of new recruits that have just sort of come into the castle to help out.
Yes, I didn't I tell you, Tabitha? I told you they had the look of people who didn't quite know what was going on and how they could help us.
Even some of the older sort of cultists, the senior cultists, they had a bit of a snicker when they put us into a room full of centipedes. That was good fun.
Oh, yes. I apologize for the hazing. Just so you know, we do generally refer to ourselves as the Order. I mean, cult has a bit of a bad ring about it, doesn't it?
My bad.
Yeah, we're not cultists. We're not. It's not like we're trying to brainwash people and make them act in ways that. We're just trying to balance the scales here. I'm sure you know the.
Order is such a fine name.
It's pretty much the reason I joined, actually, to balance the scales.
Of course, I mean that's what we're all about. We are the Order of the Dragon. We're trying to bring back order from, frankly, a terrible, tyrannical decision made long ago. We're trying to just make that right, and that's why we're here.
You'd say we're just trying to right a wrong.
Absolutely, that's what this is all about. I mean, how do you think we've attracted so much attention and so many followers and recruits? I mean, it's not like we're not trying to end the world here. We get a bit of a bad rap. The conversation is very one-sided. We're just trying to fix
fix a problem that was set up by the gods.
Well, you make our plight so poetic.
Well, I'd be a bit pissed too if some all-powerful beings decided that they would be the only ones to make the rules and decided to seal the rest of the gods away. I mean, it's pretty unfair. Just because they wouldn't follow the rules. Because they weren't the elder gods. I mean, come on. No one really believes any of that.
Yes, you raise very valid points.
Just because you're first, you get to make the rules, is that it? Yeah, it doesn't seem very fair. At least have a discussion about it. Don't seal people away for an eternity in the Nine Hells. Bit of an overreaction.
Frank discussion was needed. None was had.
That's exactly right. What we're trying to do is just right this wrong. That's it.
Well, here you've got 5 able followers who are just raring to be a part of the order.
I'd like you to make me a deception check, Azure.
Oh no.
Can I, before he does...
Yeah.
I was to say, because I've been talking with him, am I allowed to give him the help action?
I will allow this because you did start to say before he rolls it.
Before he rolled.
I will allow
Oh no.
10's better.
10's much better than 5.
I can see you're not fully convinced. Why don't I bring you down for the orientation? We've got a few other new recruits. Why don't we give you the full orientation and then see how you feel after that?
Look, that sounds like a good plan.
We wouldn't want you here against your will. I mean, you gotta want to be here.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm just willing to be convinced, I suppose, is the... I have a strong will, and I want a strong ideal to be, I want to work for a strong ideal.
If I'm being honest, I feel like I'm already convinced.
Azure, can you make me a persuasion check? Something you said then. I don't think you realised... Yeah, just make me a persuasion check. I can't
help you on this one.
No, just a persuasion check.
8. I think maybe putting you in with the rest of the new recruits might not be appropriate. I think it best if you have some one-on-one time with Borngrey. Would that be okay with you?
That's fine.
Fantastic. Why don't you lot follow my friend Tabitha here? I'm going to go ahead, let Borngrey know you're coming. She will lead you up to his office, and we can have a sit-down and a talk. How does that sound?
Let's do it.
Fantastic. Tabitha, if you could bring these lovely fine folk up to Borngrey's office, that would be fantastic. I'm just going to run ahead, let him know that we're coming, make sure he's not doing anything too important. But he said he always had time for new recruits. We're going to put that to the test, aren't we?
Oh, yes,
that sounds great.
What position do you hold, Dimmel?
Oh, we're the welcome wagon. We're just here to welcome people coming in.
Insight check.
Yeah, I was going to insight check the moment he started getting a bit...
Yeah.
The moment he said the one-on-one, he sounded like his tone changed. I'm going to insight check that, and then Mira can insight check what she wants to.
So, Mira, 15. And 15
That's
from Jim.
me.
So, Mira, you're 15ing the welcome wagon.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that what he's saying is actually 100% true. You get the vibe that he is the public face of the
Oh, it's PR.
recruitment. He is the PR.
Mira
he
loves
is the public
PR.
relations. This man, Simon, is the public relations officer.
Oh.
He is here to help manage the cult's public appearance and opinion. Jin, 15 for trying to figure out what the tone change was. So you get the sense that while he has not lied, you suspect he is a little bit suspicious of the 5 of you. He's not... Like, everything... You don't get the sense that what he was saying is a lie. He does seem to want to intend to take you up to Borngrey, to have a chat with Borngrey. But you do get the sense that the reason he's going ahead is to give Borngrey possibly a heads up and be like, hey, look, we don't know who these people are. We think they're new recruits. But they are... They don't sound fully convinced yet. So... Yeah, you get the sense that he's moving ahead to warn Borngrey that you guys are coming, like he said he was, but you also get the sense that he's also giving Borngrey a heads up that he doesn't fully trust you guys yet.
Yeah.
That's what you get from a 15.
Cool.
Beautiful. Alrighty.
He shouldn't trust us.
Probably not.
You guys
Sometimes Azure starts getting a little bit too
Evil.
he gets too carried away. Sometimes he gets too grandiose, and then it draws a bit of attraction to Azure.
You're lucky. My original
I'm looking
plan
for
was-
a higher purpose, but then like, okay, it's interesting.
This
You're
guy.
lucky. I could have gone real grandiose and gone full angel.
You were a little bit grandiose. It's perfect. It's what Azure is.
I want to fight for a higher ordeal. It's
Wasn't lying.
He's not lying.
No,
it's
not
true.
a lie.
No.
That's true.
yeah, just not their idea.
Also, your persuasion, deception checks went so crash shot.
Oh, they were not great. Well,
That's
my
alright.
deception is like 0.
Yeah.
I'm not made to lie.
Which
He's
is
got an honest
very
face.
yeah.
Appropriate.
So Simul moves through a set of double doors through here and disappears from view. One of the main towers over towards the west of the courtyard you guys are currently in. The doors are large and ornate, very beautiful. Very beautifully decorated, but old and rusted and somewhat etched away by the time and by the swamp, the wet nature of the swamp. At this point, Tabitha goes, right, well, if you could come over here with me, we'll just head over this way. We'll just wait, and he'll be out in a second. Simon will be out. He'll gesture us in. We'll just head into the study down below.
Tabitha,
Yeah,
where are you from?
me? Oh, I'm just from a small village, not too far from Oxenford.
Oh. Good. Why did you join the cult?
Well, I mean, originally I was a bit sort of. I mean, again, we don't really use the word cult. We much prefer to call ourselves the Order.
Yeah, the order.
We
Sorry,
should
yeah,
try
we're
saying-
new. We're new.
Yeah. So, I mean, originally I was a little bit skeptical because they came in, they were looking to try and, like, take goods, and I was sort of like, well, that's not the best thing to do, but I was really convinced by speaking to Simul. He had a chat, he sort of outlined what the goals were, the fact that long ago that the gods had made this very unfair decision to cast away any god that didn't agree with them and label them as betrayer gods. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, like, yeah, that's pretty wrong. Like, that's not right. Yeah, and so I just thought maybe it makes sense to try and, like, balance the scales a bit. And obviously, like, my family could do with a bit of gold. I'm getting a pretty good wage from working for the cult. I get a pretty good stipend. And I'm
Order.
hoping that... Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're getting into my head, you lot. It's not a
No,
cult.
that's fine.
It's a legitimate
It's a-
religion.
It's an order.
Or maybe Tabitha, maybe you're rubbing on us now, so we're getting used to using the word order more now.
Yeah, that's better. That's it. That's great. Oh, Cybel's gonna be so
See?
pleased to hear you using
Already
correct
learning.
terminology. Yeah. So that's basically it.
All right then. Well, should we go
Well,
see?
should we,
Grey?
Well, we just gotta wait for Simul to come back. But I mean,
Perfect.
was there anything else you wanted to ask me?
What sort of jobs will we be doing?
Well, it's hard to say. It depends what needs doing. You sort of have to be a bit of an expert at everything, or be at least willing to try a hand at anything. The other day I was down helping
What does
the,
need doing? Oh, go
Well,
on. Sorry.
just stuff, sorting the treasure, like cataloguing the hoard, recruitment. Oh, very active recruitment. If you're persuasive, we could always use more people in the recruitment corps to bring more people on board. Many hands make light work.
Oh,
And are we staying here in this centipede-filled tower, or are we heading off?
Maybe not. Depends. I mean, you look like you're pretty proficient in combat. You might be heading off to go work at the raids.
Oh, that sounds
Great.
right up our alley.
Tabitha, I got a
Unfortunately-
quick question for you there.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
what's the sort of what are my opportunities that I have in the order? Like, what career paths are open to me? I want to obviously make a bit of I want to sort of move ahead and jump up the order hierarchy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. Well, there's plenty of room for growth. There's different layers of the cult, of the order, and they're marked by different levels. Yeah. So there's different, or like you can get in different levels. So there's claws and teeth. There's scales. Yeah, you can rise the ranks, and if you're really, really high up, you can be a wing of the dragon.
Ooh, that does sound.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, and I've heard tell that there's these special masks, these dragon masks, that if you're really high up in the cult, they give you a dragon mask, and you can use it to talk to dragons, and you become what's known as a worm speaker. You can think like a dragon. You can like gain favor among them. Very, very special. If you're very high up, that's one of the special things.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
Definitely. Look, I'm gonna be honest. You're already you're doing pretty good work on me right now. That does sound like a great room for growth, for being honest. And it's hard to find these days, in this venturing sort of climate. So it's really good to be able to have some growth, I guess, in career pathways.
Yeah, I mean, if you rise high enough, you can become a wearer of purple, which is kind of like the people who tell us what to do.
Are there any wearers of purple here?
Yes, Aasimar.
Aasimar.
Yeah, travelled from the town of Greennest after raiding it.
Ah, I heard tales of Greennest's battles across the continent. Heard it was a grand victory.
Yes, we got lots of stuff. I mean, the horde's almost complete after that.
Jin sort of starts kicking the ground and going, damn it, I wish I was part of that raid. That'd be really cool, actually. He says it. He sort of says it loud enough so Tabitha hears. So I look a bit bummed out. Oh,
I'm sorry. Maybe next time you can jump on board.
And when she says that, I sort of look up at her and I get a bit of a, that sort of picks up my mood a little bit. I look at her and go, really?
Yeah, look, I'm sure if you can prove your martial combat, absolutely. Anything's possible.
I smile.
Tabitha?
Yeah?
You mentioned cataloging the horde.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? And it's very important that it's arranged correctly, and it's all been... Because there's a certain amount of weight and mass and value that needs to be collected, or so I'm told. So making sure that stuff's real, making sure that it's not, fake. Sometimes stuff's plated with gold, and it's not all gold. I mean, that would throw out our calculations. Something fierce, can you imagine? My goodness, we'd only summon, the tail and the claw of Tiamat. She'd be, cut in half. She would not be happy with that.
That would be terrible.
So is it a job that you do often?
Oh, I've not actually done that one. I'm not trusted with the treasure. Apparently, I'm too distractible for that sort of thing. Oh, look, a butterfly. She looks
Tabitha, don't listen to him. You're wonderful.
Sorry, what? I zoned out. What were you saying?
I said, Tabitha, don't worry about what they're saying. You're wonderful. You're a gem.
You're wonderful at your job.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
As she's saying this, Simul steps out and goes, You may enter now. He's ready to speak to you. Come follow me.
Perfect.
Thank you for occupying us, Tabitha. We look forward to talking again soon.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. Anytime.
Come on through. You may walk through the doorway.
No.
As you enter into this wooden room here, you can see that it has been repaired. The wood has been fixed, treated, and restored. But Simul walks straight through and into a corridor below, an area down towards the south, a long, narrow corridor that's been turned into a office. And as you enter, you see a man at the end, dressed in fine leathers, clearly military in make, is a half-elf. Slightly pointed ears, long blonde hair, and one of his eyes is covered by an eye patch. And as you enter, His one grey eye turns towards you.
Ah, so these are the new recruits. Willkommen, welcome. You may leave me, Simon.
Yes, of course. If you need me, I'll be right outside the door.
That will not be necessary. You may go about your duties.
Right, yes, of course. Borgray? And walks away and leaves out through the door.
Right. So, tell me a bit about yourselves. You are new here to the Order of the Dragon.
And that's not cult, is it now? It's order. We found that out recently from Simon.
The common folk do refer to us as a cult. We are no such thing. We are an order. We have organization. We have a goal. And we have a drive that unifies us and brings us together. Our drive is truth. It is knowing.
Mira, where are you going? What are you
doing? I don't know. I'm trying to find you guys.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Mira got lost.
I got lost.
Mira got lost.
In the dynamic lighting.
Ah, fantastic. We are...
I'll assume that you were there the whole time.
We are incredibly driven as a group. But we do not deceive like a cult. We do not lie like a cult. And we do not try to convince. We merely let the facts speak for themselves.
Perfect. I like the sound of that. You need that sort of transparency between the higher ups and the lower rungs, such as ourselves. But one day I was actually talking to Tabitha out there. I heard the growth in this organization's very strong. So I'm really looking for climbing the ranks per se and proving myself.
When you are held aloft by dragon wings, the only way you can go is up.
That's music to my ears, if I'm being honest.
Oh, good. Well, my name is Dralmore Borngray.
Lovely, lovely to make your acquaintance. My name's Freddie Thorne. Lovely to meet you there, friend.
I am Hart.
Hart.
He looks over at Mira and Talari.
I am Talari Fleetfoot. It is
Talari?
A pleasure.
We don't see many of your kind in the swamps. I trust you had a dry journey.
As dry as I could manage it.
Indeed. And you?
I am Arim.
Arim. Come, step forwards. I see you are Dragonborn or half dragon. But I cannot see your color. Be you metallic or chromatic?
So Mira's still black.
Hooded. Yeah, you're hooded. Oh, yeah, you're black as well. Yeah.
Does he just sort of notice her form but can't see her colors?
Exactly. Yeah. He can't tell. He can't make out any specific details about her because.
Which is great, because Mira is very distinctive.
Yep.
Oh, but she's also wearing her black disguise as well.
You did, but do you also remember that you rolled pretty poorly on that?
I did.
Yes.
Maybe you should talk to. Maybe you can talk to someone else about getting that disguise
fixed up for next time.
She's trying.
Yeah. Step forward, draconic one. Are you half dragon? Dragonborn?
Born,
What
sir.
color are your scales? I cannot see with your cloak.
I'm a black dragonborn, and I still hide my scales. I was persecuted as a child.
Yes. Oh, I am not surprised. Noble line of dragons, the black dragons. You should be proud to have them as your ancestors, not embarrassed and ashamed to cover yourself. No, my dear, I promise you, here you will be accepted for who you are. Your color of your scales should not be used to determine your place in society. It is wrong. It is wrong. We do not stand for that here. No, as a dragonborn, you stand above. You are held aloft. You are special.
But also, she's just going to keep it up and say,
"Yep.
I hope that I am worthy of that praise. And she'll just kind of act really shy and demure.
When you are ready, of course, feel free to show your beautiful scales and colors to the world, but when you are ready, there will be no pressure here from us.
Does a little bow.
Gives you a nod.
Steps back.
Well, we are looking for people who can help us, and I'm hoping you are it. What are your skills? What are you good at? What have you done previously? What is your experience in work? Please, tell me.
Speak for myself. I guess I'm a pretty good fighter. I do a bit of work in that field. Let's see. Because I'm playing more the Freddy Thorn, who's just sort of like the old bandit guy. So I'm just gonna go with sort of like fighting for now. I'm pretty charismatic, of course, but I'm not really gonna paint myself as that way. So yeah, just a bit of a fighter. I can get a bit rough, you know. I can do a lot of things. So I'm very open to expanding on my skill sets.
It's good to hear. A willingness to learn on the job is fantastic. And the rest of you?
I'm a fighter. I'm a very good trainer. Talk your troops through meditation, how to move through combat, and not be hit. Evasiveness is the defense is the best attack.
An interesting strategy, to be sure. Yes, I look forward to having conversations with you. I myself believe that offense is the best defense, but I'm sure that you and I could have a good conversation about this.
I should also sort of quickly add in that from my old bandit days, I'm pretty good at raiding and pillaging and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like there could definitely be a place here for me.
Now, raiding and pillaging is a means of last resort. We would prefer that the gold and wealth required to complete the hoard are given willingly. Unfortunately, the propaganda is very strong out there. There are many people who believe that the betrayer gods and Tiamat are evil. Such a thing could not be further from the truth, and unfortunately we have had to resort to uncivilized methods to try and bring about our age of civilization. It's a shame, but it is necessary.
Well, I'm more than happy to go along and do everything above board, but I definitely have a willingness to also go below the board, so to speak, if need be.
I'm hoping that it does not come to that. I'm
Very
hoping
fair.
that we are close enough that no more violence is required. But as much as possible, anyone who heads out into the field is encouraged to ignore the people, to leave them be, to merely take what is required for the good of the world. Heading
Easy
forwards.
done. I love to learn to learn all your ways.
Excellent. And you, Tabaxi,
Well,
you seem a fit fighter.
I am a fit fighter if needs be, yes. And also, you will not find a faster foot.
Well, you did introduce yourself as Talari Fleetfoot. I did imagine the name was earned.
Perhaps I could show you sometime. But you would not be able to see me.
Ooh, you sound very confident.
He does.
I very much hope you can back those words up with action.
Give me the
And
opportunity.
you, my Dragonborn friends, my beautiful black chromatic friend. Yeah, he says that. Yeah. Mega creepy.
Yep.
What is it that you can do?
I have my own special brand of magic given me. But I'm really good at cataloging and I can do sums and maths, and I would love the opportunity to accumulate the wealth of the dragons again.
Ah, that is very good to hear. Well, it is good that you are proficient with numbers, but such a job or role is far below your station. You should be taking on a command position. I'm very tempted to give you command of these other 3 recruits.
Based on my race? Good. Don't say that.
And the color of your skin.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, Wiltix is there. Sorry, I should.
Oh, poor Wiltix.
I'm Wiltix. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm really good at stabbing shit. Pew, 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 pew.
Well, that is good to hear. Yeah, okay.
I think Sam would have played it a little bit differently.
Yeah, I'm joking. Wiltix goes, yeah, I'm small. I'm hairy. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a medical condition rather than a skill, for sure.
Oh my god.
We work well as a team.
Well, if that is the case, then perhaps I should put you in command of this group.
Yes, Mira. Mira is a very good leader.
No, that's not my name.
Okay.
Damn it!
Oh,
So,
Damn it!
so what? No,
that's
do you
just
have
my
a?
nickname.
Oh,
that's the nickname we have for her.
very well. Right.
Don't
What would you
modify memory
prefer-
yet.
What would you prefer I call you?
Aram is my true draconic name. I was forced to take Mira as a
See, the thing is, if I'm being honest, when we first met her, we met her as Mira, but because she was ridiculed so much as a younger, dragonling, being black and all, she took on that name so she could hide a little bit better because she was so, persecuted. But it's
So persecuted.
It's really good
The
that
name.
she's starting to. It's really good that she's starting to actually use her true name and really starting to come out of her shell a bit better.
And break free from that the tyranny of that name.
Oh, it is
Oh,
an
nice.
inspiring story. It's one I love to hear. Very well.
Little sweat.
Very well. I think what is best for you is I will have you head down below and see if you can assist with the passage. We are currently transporting treasure across to our new location. There is a pathway beneath the castle that heads into a new location. We are hoping to send things where they need to be, but I think that is the best use of your time. We have a...
Well, if it's alright with you, is it okay if we just go back to Everin quickly, gather up all our sort of luggage and stuff and baggage, and then make our way over to this new area that you want us to sort of help out with?
Oh, I think that is a very good idea.
Just backpacks and all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, please be my guest.
Awesome.
If you would meet with Aasimar in the courtyard when you return, he will lead you to where you need to be.
And if I'm being honest, I have no qualms about serving Aram.
Well, that is very good. It is your place to serve,
Of course.
or Mira, whichever you prefer.
She'll stand up straighter and go, no, call me Aram. I'm not ashamed.
Well, that is good to hear. Aasimar!
Oh.
And emerging from the corridor, Simon steps in. Yes, if you could lead these people back to their chambers, they require their supplies to get themselves ready. And if you could just make sure they get there safely, keep an eye on them, that would be wonderful. And bring them back to the courtyard when they're ready.
Owen, can I just do an insight check that he kind
Yes,
of
you can.
believes?
Yes, of course you can.
Yep.
Of course you can.
And
19.
then
19.
Mira. Looking at him now, his words seem very, very straightforward, like very reasonable things he's asking for. But he has not taken his eyes off you since he heard the name Mira.
Damn it.
Even as Simul walked in the room, he has not broken eye contact with you. It is creepy. He hasn't really even blinked. His gaze
Has he done
is
that
fixed.
was that when he heard Mira, or was that when
When he heard the name Mira, he has kept his gaze fixed upon you, and it has not wavered or broken.
All right.
Okay.
I just kind of meekly walk out.
Come, follow me. I'll lead you where you need to go. Come with me.
Can I just kind of sidle up stealthily to who would it be? Wiltix, and just kind of say, just whisper to him as they kind of get ahead. I think we've been made.
Yeah, I think that might be the case.
Yeah, I think
Alrighty.
I thought I was being really clever. I just reversed my name. It was cool. Oh.
No, that was me. I'm so sorry.
You know what though? It seems like such a genuinely Azure thing to do. To just go, Mira, you brave warrior, you. I love it.
Fuck.
I love it. So much.
Damn it.
We'll see. There we go.
Simul leads you out the double doors. You can see that Tabitha's still there. Gives you a little cheeky wave as you head past and begins to head up towards the north.
Cool. So we'll go up to the room.
Yeah. She leads you back up to the room. I could just drop your carrot tokens in there if you like.
Yeah, just do
no
it.
need to move around.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just drop you guys where you need to be.
I said all the doors and stuff are locked. I was so confused. The actual walls now.
What was that, sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, the actual walls and dynamic lighting.
Fantastic. And as you guys enter the room, Simul says I'll just give you some privacy if you wish.
Perfect.
Closes the
We'll
door.
we'll be right out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly set Mira in the corner straight away. I'm gonna grab out my disguise kit and immediately just start making her look more like an actual
Jin,
black dragon.
No, Jin, it's fruitless. He saw me.
No.
He knows
Don't
who
worry
I
about
am.
No.
I'm also gonna get my forgery kit out. I'm gonna get some blank parchment and I'm gonna forge an actual identity for Mira as Aurum. Just so there's more official documentation.
Okay. So does it say how long that takes?
Well, see, the thing is, I've never done it before, so...
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's have a quick look. I will have a look. While you're doing that, I'll get you to.
Because I am trying to do two things, of course.
Yeah. Physical copy of a document. Yeah, so you can add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a physical forgery of a document. So I would say this probably would take you about... Actually, depends. How long are you willing to commit to making this document? Because that's going to influence the bonus you get on the roll as well.
I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one short term, and then the other one I'm going to work on in a next short rest or long rest.
Okay.
So that's the more official documentation. So I'll work on the short term for now.
And how long are you willing to commit to this document? How much time?
We'll see. For the short term one, it's only going to be like a minute or two, really.
Okay. In that case, I'll get you to roll me a... What would you justify? So do you think this is a sleight of hand? Do you think this is more of a persuasion? You're trying to be persuasive with this document? I'll let you pick out of your skills, and you can add your proficiency bonus to it. So whether this is a dexterity or a charisma or a...
it's going to be more charismatic, I guess. Persuasion. 17.
17. Yeah, you look at the document, you think you've created a pretty passable identity forgery.
That's just a short-term one. Mm-hmm. It's just in case they ask for anything. Yeah. And I'm going to work on a better one. And then while we have a little bit of time, I'm just going to touch up on her disguise. So if we have the time.
I really...
While that's happening...
don't think... Sorry, I really don't think it makes any difference. I hate to say it, but we might have to something a little bit less spy-y.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it'd be disastrous to actually see the fact that you're very distinctive. It's very, very.
Oh, that's fine, but I don't think that deception is going to get us much further than this.
You'll be surprised.
Same time, it did not seem like he believed you. But, I mean, give it a go, because...
No, he did not believe me. Talari, I feel like we owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, usually we're very forthcoming, but we tried... You were like our experiment, just...
Too loud, don't talk too loud.
Sorry, yes, don't do that. Yeah, alright. Look, we are definitely investigating this cult, and they know me, and they want to recruit me. And so every time we try and infiltrate them, I kind of blow our cover. So maybe you should make use of that fleet foot of yours. I would.
So Owen, while she's talking, I'm going to be touching up her disguise, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just quickly,
Do you want to
I'm
make
not
me?
putting. I already did the sleight of hand.
Just sad
20.
dabs.
Yeah. Sad dabs.
Sad dabs.
To make it a lot more convincing, just in case. I'm just dotting our I's and crossing our T's.
Yep.
My
Absolutely.
tail, which is like completely white and red.
So yeah, I'll put the document in her backpack. So this is all quick, like maybe 5 minutes or so. Just try and make it seem like we don't want to be too suspicious.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Well, Mira, see, it sounds like infiltration. But I think that even with you being known, you still have leverage over these people.
How so?
Well, I mean, if you are somebody that they want, that gives you a modicum of power, does it not? So
You're very wise.
Maybe we can use this power as a leverage.
I
There
think
is
that
more
could
than one way to
definitely-
spy.
I think there could definitely be one way to go about it, but for now, I think let's just try and stick to our plan and don't try and throw too many curveballs in. He might be
What
suspicious.
is our plan? What is our plan? I thought we were.
I think the best thing to do here is just meld in, pretend we're part of the crew, and then while we're doing that, I think we start sabotaging things.
Yes, that is
getting
roughly
information.
what I was talking about.
Take a back step.
Sorry,
So
Mira.
what- Oh, sorry, you guys can go.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Azure. This is something that's happened my whole life. I don't expect it to be any different now.
No, I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. I'm bad with names at the best of times.
Alright, guys.
All right, what's our game plan?
How we doing? Should we get our luggage and go and step outside and start pretending that we're part of the order?
I have a feeling that they might be signaling me out for something. I might just keep an eye or two on my back.
So here we go, and I give you a wink, heart.
Heart Grey Wing, if you will.
Heart what?
Heart Grey Wing.
Grey wing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow. Azure Blight Heart.
I love it. It's great.
Heart, grey wing.
I thought he was going to go for like Crimson Dark Feather, but this is good. This is good.
Ooh, I like that. That could be my next one.
The voice of your conscience goes, Crimson Dark Feather. Mira.
That's that is in my subconscious all the time now. Thanks.
My bad. So, what are you guys
Alright.
doing? So you pick
Should
up your
we,
bags, you get all your things together.
So does Mira at least look more convincing now?
A little bit more convincing, yeah. You think you've done a pretty good job there.
Awesome. Just in
Wearing
case.
the cloak, so I'll
That
just
definitely
try
helps
and
as well.
use that as much as possible.
But just in case they see through the cloak, because that is magic. Certain people can see through the magic, but physical inspection I've made you a lot more convincing. Just in case, just a precaution. You can always revert to normal Mira whenever you want, I guess. But just for now, like it's up to you. I've just at least made you more convincing, just for now as a precaution.
Yep, sad dabs.
Sad
dabs.
Alright,
Alrighty, guys.
Should we head out?
Let's do it.
Alright. Who is opening the door?
I'll open it. Oh,
As you open the door,
Fuck.
you see, standing in
I
front of the door, a large collection of armed
okay.
men and women dressed in battle armor, wielding weapons, holding bows, and in front of them you can see 3 large dog-like dragons, these guard drakes that you've seen before. And standing behind them is Born Grey. And he looks over and goes,
so
well. Here we are.
I cast web.
No,
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. What's
cast
the
it
range on web? 20 foot?
20-foot cube.
no.
Yep.
I can.
The sleight of hand and the persuasion might have actually been able to tilt them potentially.
So
Because
let's
web
chuck-
will immediately be hostile.
I mean,
I heard
it's done. It's done.
I mean, yes.
I heard
I'm
Mira
being
shout out.
hostile.
Cast web.
Fuck.
There you go. There's the 20-foot web, and I'll just really quickly put a
The
put a
web
little
will be
aura around it.
the web will be a 20-foot cube from the doorway outwards.
Yep.
Difficult terrain.
There you go.
And I will. They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
They will be
So-
restrained if they fail.
So, as
Character
basically,
I also set it on fire, by the way.
hang on. Let's not. You don't just get infinite turns. Let's not get carried away. As the
Mira
door
multi-hands.
as the door opens, you see these figures standing before you. Jin steps up in the guise of the cultist, and as he goes to say whatever it was you were going to say, Jin, do you want to start that sentence?
It was just gonna be like, oh, what's going on here?
What's all this then?
So,
I was gonna sort of be like, are we ready to go on the mission?
yeah. So as you say that, as you go, like, are we ready to go on the mission? He sort of goes, well, here we are then. And then Mira just goes, oh! throws this web.
So it's not technically a web for Mira. It's actually a
very delicate ice
web. Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll for that.
DC
And I'll
14.
roll DC 14. Okay, so the guard drakes. One of the guard drakes fails. I will put a little. Let me send this to the back. One of the guard drakes fails. I'll put a token on him that has him. Is that like a webbed one? Oh, there is two. Look at this. One of the guard drakes fails. Two of the guard drakes pass. This cultist fails. Next one passes. This cultist fails. This cultist fails. This cultist fails. Born Grey passes. This cultist passes. Okay, so as you shoot out this massive web that sort of flies forwards.
It's like a snowflake.
Yeah. You guys can't see the. Sorry, I'll make it so you can see the aura. There you go. You should be able to see the aura now.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So that's the web. As you fling out this web, this ice shards, these very delicate ice shards, wrap up and begin freezing their feet to the floor. The two guard drakes the one guard drake that got caught, its claws begin connecting with the floor being suckered on. The cultists, their weapons frozen in their scabbards in their hands as the ice begins to sort of trap them in place. As this happens, I'm going to have all of you roll initiative because we are going to jump into time-sensitive turnovers.
4.
Now.
That's fair.
Ooh, 9. Not great.
Don't be suspicious.
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Is that the song of?
Is this a song of my people?
Yeah, that's good to know. Alrighty, so we've got Azure on 14, Jin on 12, Talari on 9, Mira on 4, the guard drakes on 2, Dralmar Born Grey on 21, and the cultists on 18.
Wow.
Dralmar is going to go first. Born Grey is going to go first. Yeah, Born Grey, as he sort of looks over you, goes, this could have been easy. We are not here to attack you. We just want to talk. Cancel your web, and we can have a discussion as adults. Please.
You never take me alive, and I ran out the window.
It's not your turn.
I know.
He holds his action. The cultists, as they go to draw their weapons, he goes, no, stand down. I will tell you when it is time. I just was speaking to these people, and I expressed my dislike of violence. Azure.
Technically, I didn't attack them. Technically, I didn't attack them.
I will.
Oh no! He was telling his cultists not to attack.
No,
them.
I'm saying that I technically didn't attack them, so that's something.
I turn to Mira and I say, Aram, our leader, what would you like us to do?
Oh wow.
Yep. So you can respond Mira as a free thing. That's fine. I'm happy for you to respond as a free action.
We await your worthy words. Or none. Your silence says everything.
Stand down. Stand down. I got scared.
Look,
I'm
I'll be honest.
pissed.
She's a little bit skittish,
That is one of Aram's
and you
best
did spook
traits.
her. If I'm being honest, very
She's
sorry
cool.
for that little misunderstanding.
She is quick with a spell.
If I'm
Don't
being
mess
honest,
with her.
he looks awesome.
Does.
Well, your reputation precedes you, Mira, and the rest of the Tempest Guild. I recognize from the descriptions we have Wiltix over there in the back. Hello, Wiltix. I can see Azure. Azure, very nice to meet you. There's the two others I am not familiar with, the Tabaxi and the human man, because you're disguised as a human, aren't you?
Well, yeah. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest, I don't even know what Tempest Guild is. I'm just actually literally here to be a recruit.
Yeah, I was told there was a human who wields a halberd dressed in green called Emric. You are clearly not him.
No, don't have a halberd. I've got this long sword here, but that's about it, bud.
I'm going to pause initiative because it kind of looks like we're. I
Yeah.
had it up just to see what was going to happen, but it looks like you've managed to calm the situation somewhat. So I will pause it very quickly.
Well, what was your plan next? Were you hoping to storm the keep, kill everyone inside, make off with more things that were not belong to you? What's the plan? What are you hoping to accomplish here? Please enlighten me.
We've never made off with things that didn't belong to us, so
Well, there are 3 dragon eggs, which beg to differ. Oh yeah, we know about that.
Can I
There's a
look out?
rat, we know.
Hey,
That's
can I,
news to me as
Owen.
well, actually.
Yeah.
can I look out the window?
too.
Yes.
How far down?
25, 30 feet into a dark bog.
And then we've got. What have we got over here? We've got a stairs.
I reckon we can make
Staircase.
it.
Yeah. And then along here, is there like a wall? Is it a crumbly wall? Is it something you could kind of?
Yeah, so you reckon, looking at the wall, you think with a bit of effort you might be able to knock that wall down, maybe? It'd be quite a bit of effort.
Oh no, I meant I could walk along it.
Oh, so you'd have to climb up on top. So these are windows that you can see here.
Yeah.
The gaps
yeah.
are
So
windows,
out-
yeah. So
yeah.
you could give it a go, trying to climb on top. I'm sure you could.
Please,
Not my turn. Sorry.
what is the next thing you are hoping to accomplish here?
What are we trying to accomplish?
Look, I'm trying to give off an air of dumbfoundedness. Like, I'm trying to really blend in as a cultist right now. So I'm just pretending to be flabbergasted.
You didn't know about the dragon eggs, so I would say that it's not too hard.
And
for you
that's
to
another
pretend
thing
to be
as well, yeah.
flabbergasted.
I'm actually pretty flabbergasted at the mention of 3 dragon eggs disappearing, and apparently these guys have 3 dragon eggs.
I know what you're talking about. We don't have 3 dragon eggs.
Deception check, please, Azure.
I didn't say it out
blatant
loud.
Oh, wait, yeah, I think this is at a person.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, we know about that.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but fair enough. We've come to join your order.
Really? Is that the truth?
That's why we're here, isn't it?
Make me a
Told
deception
you.
check, Azure.
We could-
Make me a deception check. I know you're lying for a fact.
That is such a blatant lie. Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I really wish I could believe you.
You can. belief is just the turn of phrase. It's a state of mind.
Why do you think we keep popping up? Have you ever asked yourself that?
Well, from what I have received from intelligence and from Aasimar, you seem to be very insistent in disrupting any activity that you possibly can. You have killed and murdered one of the leaders, Langdedrosa. You have dismantled the hatchery.
That's just a blatant lie.
No!
That is just a blatant lie.
No!
Okay, I'm still surprised and flabbergasted because I didn't know anything about a hatchery.
You cannot
what was
going
that?
around just accusing people of murder.
Are you telling me Langdedrosa is still
No!
alive?
No, I'm just telling you I didn't kill it.
Make me a deception check with disadvantage. Because... Oh, this is 10.
Well, that is very interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Well, so, where is Langdedrosa? If you did not kill him, what have you done with him? Aasimar would be very, very interested to know of his whereabouts.
Take us to Aasimar and we'll tell you everything.
Oh, I do not think I'm going to let you leave this room just yet. I don't fully trust you. At the moment, you are trapped within a room.
Well, what are
I'm
you going
quite
to do about us?
I'm hoping I can change your mind. At least, if you won't join us, to at least leave us alone.
I'm sure you respect the fact that I only speak to those of higher rank.
You have no idea where I sit within the Order. You know nothing about me.
It's such a good point.
He has
You
a
have no
picture
idea
as
who I
him.
am, and
And
what
you-
powers I wield.
And you know nothing about me.
Oh,
Are you a worm speaker?
I think you'll find I know quite a bit more about you, Mira, than you might be comfortable with other people knowing. The Order have had their eye on you for some time. You gave us the slip in Palin, leaving your post to go and join an adventuring guild. No one was expecting that. We were going to pick you up quietly, bring you along and indoctrinate you, but you disappeared, ran off, doing adventuring things. This was not what we were planning. No, we know more than you would think.
Ooh, did we know that?
No.
No.
Ooh.
I think this is backstory here.
Ooh. I want to insight that.
Interesting.
You can insight that.
I'm thrown.
7.
I'm rolling terribly.
You were not
Get them all out of the way, man.
That's a fun coin, Andrew. That's a fun coin.
Thank
You've had
you.
4 fails in a row.
Thanks.
My pleasure. Yeah, sorry, I should say. You're not sure if he's telling the truth or not, Andrew. You don't know.
Fair. Where do we go from here? I clearly cannot trust you to leave this room without assaulting my guards and murdering everyone you come across.
So you clearly think we can do it.
You've already... Well, look, you would give it your best go, but we have extra help here. We have the Bullywogs, we have the Lizard Folk, and we have other contacts we can bring on board if the fight looks like it's going the wrong way.
What do you do with us? We are at an impasse.
What I am hoping is that you can sit and listen and see that we are not the bad guys that you have been led to believe.
What would make you trust me? Anything I say. Even if you do convince me.
Oh, no, I do not think I can trust you at all. You were a politician. I take it under advice that I should not trust any politicians. I've learned this from dealing with the Bullyworks. No, I will not trust what you say. I will trust your actions.
What would you have me do?
I would have you come with me. All of you, come with me to see what we can do. See what we are trying to do. Understand that even if you do not want to assist with that, that at least you should just let us be. that we are doing something that is right, something that should be done.
See, like, that's perfect because I'm not actually.
Yeah, come and have a tour of our slave labor camp. Come have a tour of our.
You'll find something humorous, Azure.
Fair enough. I've heard your talk before. Heard it many times from many different mouths, and it's always the same.
Oh no.
It's interesting you're very quick to assume that we are in the wrong. I mean,
I did not say you were in the wrong. I just said that it's always the same.
as it is from you, Azure. We are not the ones who blindly follow, we question. You act as you were told to act. You were brought up in a location with strangers who you did not know, in a place where you were not from, and taught to act in a certain way. You were weaponized as a child. I mean, who is part of a cult, Azure?
Oh man, they've done their homework.
They've done it very well. Very
I
well.
think this guy knows too much.
Yeah, I almost feel like he can't leave this room.
Oh my god. Yeah, are you so sure that you are not the one who has been brainwashed as well?
Fuck, maybe we should wait for next week and Simon can have some input. This is getting spicy.
Yeah.
And you, Talari, walking the roads aimlessly? Are you sure that your path was not laid out before you?
Even though it's Talari?
Oh yeah, I know Talari.
That was out of game.
I know. Are you sure that your path was not led here? Also, Talari did introduce himself as Talari, so...
He did, I know, yeah.
He didn't know. That's why I was like, oh, sorry to Larry.
So, you say you are fleet of foot. Are you running from something or running to something?
If you give me a moment, I might be running straight towards you, and you would not like this.
Oh yeah, you are probably right. Well,
have they noticed Freddie Thorne's bewilderment at the moment, and he's being flabbergasted?
He's sort of, you have thrown him a bit, Jin. Like he hasn't spoken to you, and your impression of that so far is that it's because he doesn't really know who you are, or what your story is. Like it looks like he was expecting Emmerich. No idea who you are.
Does he think I'm a recruit? Because that's how I'm definitely trying to paint myself. Actually, I'll do an insight check. Actually,
do you want to do me a deception
better.
check too? Yeah, do me a deception check too, just to see how convincing you're being as well. 16 on the deception, nice.
Okay,
3 on the insight.
Deception's
You're not
probably a lot better though.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure what he thinks, but you're hamming it up. Like you're going for it. You're like, oh, you're really.
Okay, let's not make it like too like full on though. Like
no. No. As you sort of do like one final gasp of
I'm just trying to be like a sort of like
yeah,
I'm trying to be like a bystander in this. Just trying to appear for now, just in case. But obviously, if it comes to blows, of course I'm gonna have to help out my party.
And you, Freddie Thorne. I don't know much about you.
Freddie Thorne. Look, I've just abandoned. I've literally just come here to find a higher purpose and help out the order. I don't really know who these people are.
No, from what I...
I was happy just being a recruit.
From what files we have, this group will literally tell anyone what they are doing and just invite them along. So I would believe that.
I have no clue what's going on. I just thought we were gonna go do that mission.
Well, at the moment, I cannot fully trust that you are not aligned with them, but you have given me no reason not to trust you. If you are willing to stay in the room with them for the moment, we can clear this up, and you can be on your way. Or, if you are genuinely here to join us, we will find you a new company, one who is slightly less inclined to murder all of us here. How does that sound?
Perfect. Yeah, okay.
Wunderbar.
With that, I'm just going to sort of shrink back in the room a bit, just so you guys can quote-unquote sort out your differences and try and act like a quote-unquote bystander, but the moment anything comes to blows, of course.
Absolutely.
I think everyone here they know who I am, so they know that I'm a spy, so I'm just playing my angle, but they know I got their backs. Well, I think they know that.
Should have rolled initiative for Wiltix. Wiltix actually would have been first.
He would have been first.
Yeah. Oh well.
Damn it.
That's right. He's not.
He would have.
He's not here.
He
I'll
would
say
have.
Wiltix holds his action to see what you guys do. Well, I think I will summon Aasimar here. Aasimar has some experience with you. She can come join us, and then we can discuss what we're going to do in the future. Okay?
Okay. Alright.
If you could remove the web, please.
I reach down
Yep.
Don't
the
remove it just yet. I think maybe we should.
and I set the web on fire.
Oh, okay, she's done it.
Okay. Well, that is where we're going to leave it for tonight. as you bend down, and are you just going to set it on fire with like fireballs?
You see, well, no.
hands or-
So you can do it with firebolt. So she just very subtle, bends down, and the whole thing just kind of conflates in this like crisscrossing pattern of a snowflake on the ground, and just.
Okay, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Wow, that was a
Wow.
roller coaster. You guys were doing so well. You did so well. And then we just hear those magic words.
Mira.
I ruined it.
I was like, yes.
Oh, Andrew. Oh my god. I was like,
so sorry.
You went to all the trouble of having these special robes. You like
we had
infiltrated the
special
castle
names.
so carefully. You like organized names. I was like, wow. You like they had information on you. It's like shit. They're not going to get to do any of this stuff. I'm going to have to find another way to get this lore across to you guys that they actually have been watching you. But no worries. Andrew's got my back.
nah,
Oh,
go,
man.
Andrew. But the thing is, though, here's the thing. Jared,
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. You can take the form of anybody,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Let's kill the people.
And then when they take their forms.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I got enough, just don't ruin the face then, so I can sketch
Don't
it.
ruin the face. Oh, you've seen what's he looks like.
I need to get a. Yeah, it's a good point actually.
Mr. Himmel
is-
looks like.
This
So-
is getting pretty dark, guys. Alrighty, well, we will be
cool.
back in next week. We will have Simon back with us so that I can do a little bit with him too, because obviously Born Grey, he'll want to do some stuff with Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff with Wiltix, so we'll save that for
See.
next time.
See,
But
what's
thank
funny,
you so
though,
much for joining us. Yeah.
Just quickly, what my little plan there was, when he came in and he was talking about Mira, I was like, okay, I'm going to show him the forge document. I'm going to show the disguise. Then he starts talking about Wiltix and Azure. I'm like, that's out the window.
Yeah. Look, that was a foregone. As soon as
Hang on. Did he know who I was straight away?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
Well, not
easy.
straight away. He didn't know who you were because the cloaks were keeping you guys secret, and then it was the name reveal of Mira that basically like that
Oh,
name.
don't make Andrew feel. No, it's
No.
okay.
No. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Like this has opened up a whole new chapter of stuff that I was worried you guys were going to miss out on. Because
I just loved the Langdedrosa drop. That was the best. That was the best part of the whole thing.
How dare you slander us with tales of murder? Oh, very interesting. It's the best. This is awesome because this is
that's
one of
what-
the bits that I had. I had a lot
That's
of fun
what tipped
rewriting.
Mira, actually. That's what tipped Mira to defend
Yeah.
Langdedrosa.
I
Yeah.
had a lot of fun rewriting elements of this bit because this bit in the book is particularly boring and railroady. So I had a lot of fun rewriting it, and then it looked like you guys were just going to basically skip through this entire castle. I was like, wow, like holy
No.
shit! Yeah. You
Yeah,
were doing so well, and then I'm so pleased because now I get to do all this extra fun stuff I've been working on. So this is awesome. I'm
It's
so
okay.
excited.
I have some more ideas for us for knowledge. Next time, I'm going to sit down with Azure and Wiltix and everyone and just do forge,
some
do
forge
disguise
names.
kits and forgery.
So it's disguise kitchen for everybody.
Yeah.
We're
Might
finally
be
going to
worth
learn
doing.
to be a spy.
No, it's good.
But we
This
didn't
is
do
great. I love this. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We will see you all next time. Episode 21. Oh my goodness! I never thought we'd get there. If you're from America, thank you for continuing to listen through, despite my blatant rude depictions of your political system. Apologies, but absolutely, like those men deserve everything they get. So I'm not really that sorry.
Unless you support Trump, then just everything he said was just support us. Don't worry about it. It was just
I wasn't mocking him. I was giving him another platform to speak up. No, I wasn't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting him. No. Thank you so much, everybody. We will see you all next time. Have a really, really lovely week. We'll see you super soon. See you
Stay
later.
safe.
Thank you, guys.
See you
Stay
later.
safe.
Mask.
Bye. Yeah. Bye, guys.